Franco Bongan, Light Projects, first time in Freetown, Sierra Leone, and I think I'm here at home at Variety Children because we have a standing MOU working relationship with Variety Children. We realize that they're doing with the kids here in Freetown and the surrounding areas. Standing by me, Mr. John.
I'm John Kande, Variety Children and Family Services, CFO.
I'm Francis Lahai, CEO, Variety Children and Family Services. We are giving our partner, Frank, a tour representing Light Projects from Houston, Texas. So this is how it goes. In Sierra Leone, there are over 500,000 children living on the street, either as orphans or vulnerable children. It is in this delight that after working in the United States for so long with my brother John, we decided to come home and help. This is a new concept of child protection. It is one in the country and it is loved by everyone. But our major challenge is the lack of support from the government, and some of the stakeholders. This is how it goes. This is an ICC, meaning it is an interim care center. It is not an orphanage. Okay? We do not believe in orphanage because if a child is abused, the child is raped, okay, and you take that child and put that child in an institution, that trauma continues. But here, the children are brought in for 30-60 days in protective shelter, where we look for families in town or around the country to take care of them to be foster parents. They go through our licensing process, criminal record background checks and other things. Then we issue license and the children are placed with them. They will give them livelihood support and educational support, including medical. So when the child is brought here by the Ministry of Social Welfare or the FSU, that is Family Support Unit of the Sierra Leone Police, or other child protection agencies, the child is taken straight to the clinic. Okay, the child has to be medically screened before we allow that child to join the masses. Okay, we have 2 nurses on duty, always. Okay, so when the child comes here, the nurses take charge. Okay, register the child, check the medical record of the child, then the child is weighed. We take the weight, there's a scale here, and they take the height of the child. When that is done, the child is undressed for any physical abuse. Physical abuse, the nurse will examine the body to determine whether there's any physical abuse or not. If there's a physical abuse, an incident report is written, the doctor is informed, we write the incident report and send it to the Ministry of Social Welfare, okay, for legal action. Okay, then we proceed. Once the nurse concludes all her paperwork, she sends the paperwork to admission office to the social workers. Okay. At the same time, if there's a child here who falls sick, that child is isolated and brought to the clinic for observation. If it's a minor thing, malaria and other things, a drip is given, treatment is given, then the child will rejoin the population. If it's serious, we refer to the hospital. Okay? And we have first aid kits for outings when we are going out, first aid kits and whatever, some other stuff.
And as you see, we do have our medications, but the needs are there. We still need help out there.
Okay.
We need medication, we need additional equipment for the kids in the clinic. This is something that we are really trying to work with. My brother and I are really financially working on it. We're doing our own personal funds. So we really need help out there. Those who can afford to help, please do. With medications, whatever medical equipment you can give us that will help toddlers and all those things, newborns, will need those.
We will not admit until the nurse clears that this child is okay to be here, because we are not a medical facility. If the child is sick, we refer to the hospital. But once the nurse says, yes, we can admit, she sends the documents to the social work office, they will compile all their paperwork, do psychosocial analysis, questions and answers, and prepare a file for that child. Then they formally admit. There's a resident social worker here by the name of Mr. Soloku. These are all external. Pastor Joshua is responsible for all the children in the boarding schools. Okay, he's in charge of that. Jenna is in charge of all the children placed in foster care in Central, Freetown, and East Station. There are other guys in the afternoon shift Steven is in charge of the children place in Kintom area and West Freetown. Then Yaya Blamin is in charge of children place from central Freetown on the boundary with her to east end of Freetown all the way to Waterloo. So the children are all sent to zones. They are all placed by zones. So once they are done, the resident social worker assigns the case to one of the social workers. If the child is going to be placed in the east, then the east social worker will take over. If it's in the west social worker will take over. Okay? Then once they admit the child here first, the child has to be here for 72 hours. Where all paperwork, assessment, care plans, this and that is done before ever a foster parent can take. So the girls' bedroom, the beds are donated by Harris County Probation.
Oh, I see, yes.
So we imported all these beds. We are all marked, 1, 2, 3, 4, all the beds are marked. So bed 1, that is the cabinet. Bed 2, that is the cabinet. So they don't fight over anything. And each room has 2 hampers. Okay, girls' dining room. Okay. Okay. We are having full house now. In fact, most of them are not here yet. Okay. We're having more kids coming from the body home. Okay. But some of them are here. But those others you see here, some of them are here. The girls' dining room, when they eat, they finish, they watch their television, prayers, and they go to bed. We have a daily activity from 6 o'clock they get up. They have planned activities until the end of the day. Okay. And they also have a teacher, which we have in-home school. Okay. There's a teacher here, Pastor here. He teaches them, assisted by the child care workers. So he teaches them at least that they learn something before they go out in the community. Okay. And this is a child care worker, Miss Fatmata. And who else? This is Pastor Richard. They are on duty. So this is the first set of the program.
Look like boys, good for real.
Okay, this is the boys' area. Okay, like you said, the same thing. The beds are all marked. They have their hampers. They have their all cabinets. No fighting. And there's a child care worker here who watches them. We have 2 shifts, long hours, 12 hours.
12 hours.
Yes, 7 to 7, 7 a.m., 7 p.m., 7 p.m.
Okay. So Mr. Francis, if I may ask, how many children you have here on an average per month?
Per month we have 30-45 per month.
30-45. Okay, and from what you're saying, it's a totally new concept.
Yeah.
It is not an orphanage home. It's an ICC. Interim care center.
Yes.
So the children will come here. The staff the medical personnel will evaluate them, pass them over to the social worker.
Yes.
The social worker will evaluate them, and then formally admit them here. Meanwhile, the facility now is for appropriate placement options.
Exactly. The babies room 0 to 5. So we have babies. The resident nanny is here who will take care. She stays here permanently with them.
Okay.
You see, but the thing is, babies don't stay. They come 1-2 days, they are gone.
And they're gone.
They pick them up quick.
Yes. Oh, I see.
Yes.
I see.
So there are people who don't have
exactly. So they really.
In 18 months, we have close to 300 plus now. 300 children in placement.
Wow.
Yes, in 18 months. So they are all in foster care and they are all monitored. And one of the conditions for each foster parents to be recertified, you have to be here at the end of every month. Last Sunday, every month, 4 o'clock, we all meet here to discuss our challenges, our successes, and problems with the children, and we see them physically.
Okay.
Yes.
And if I understand you well, Mr. Francis, you just said that you guys have struggled to open the second facility
in Bo.
Tell me also a little bit about that.
We are extending to Bo because we realize that so many kids are coming from all over the country. So
from the provinces.
From the provinces, yes. Okay. So we are establishing a center in Bo to handle the district in the southern province and part of the eastern province. Okay. If we establish in Bo, we are dealing with Pujaon district, Bon district, Moyamba district, and so all those kind of things. And Bo and Kenema are shorter, so kids from Kenema can be brought to Bo. Although we have foster kids there right now, we have about 12 children in place in foster care in Bo. We have foster parents in Bo.
Okay.
But once we have a center there, actually is going to explode.
That's true.
Yeah. Then we also started placing in the north.
Okay.
Okay, but because of lack of funds, we don't want to spread our wings so far. Okay, that's why we are going slowly. Okay. We can have foster parents in a region, but we cannot. That doesn't mean we're going to open a center there. We have 2 children in foster care in McKinney, you know, but they will come here for the meetings.
So funding, if I understand you very well, funding is a fundamental problem.
Oh yes, it is a fundamental problem.
Because right now we are using our own personal
funds, to run everything.
You know, God has blessed us. When we started, we bought some properties and other things like land, and that's what we're selling now, just to, because there's no turning back.
There's no turning back.
There's no turning back. Because the program have been embraced by the country. So there is no, because when we were on radio, what the people were asking, what makes we think that when you guys are coming, you will act like the other NGOs, come in and then close and go.
Yes.
So we've given them our word that there's no turning back. We're going to try our level best to keep it, because it's a new concept.
Yes.
We are providing homes, nurturing homes for these kids. So we're going to continue doing that.
Wow.
And hopefully God will bless us with somebody out there who will come in and fund us.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, Mr. Frank, as you see, some of the children down there in the classroom now, they are on vacation from the boarding schools.
Okay.
Some of these children were on the streets.
Wow.
They were on the streets, really in prostitution or whatever. Now one of the girls is the lead head girl in one of the secondary schools, and she is attempting her Becker exams this year.
Wow. So
from going down the drain, we turned her life. Now she has hope, and she speaks very good English.
See, and these are some of the stories we really hope that, you know, our viewers can really listen to and realize what their little contributions can go a long way to change the life of the children.
Yes, and if you maybe at the end of the tour, you can call few children and interview them.
Yeah, exactly.
How they have benefited from this program. What they're looking forward to.
So the public can hear.
Yes. Yeah. This is the facility manager, Mrs. Noah. So once the admission is complete over there by the social workers, she is the last signature on the admission on the intake form. So we have three major signatories on the intake form. Okay. The nurse signs first, they say yes, admit. The social worker signs second, they say yes, we admit, we have admitted. The manager signs last and approve. Okay. At the same time, if the child is leaving the facility, okay, the nurse signs first, then we examine the child again medically to make sure the child is in a good health condition before leaving. Okay. Then sends to the social workers, they also sign off, then send to her, she signs off, the child leaves. Okay?
Thank you so much. Great pleasure to be here with you today. You know, I see the tremendous work you guys have been doing here single-handedly. I understand there's really no help. But when I saw those kids down there, I'm hoping some of the stories we've heard, that some of them are actually living in the streets, and some of them now are really the best students in their class. So what has been your experience, you know, with, you know, changing, in regards to changing the life of these children with variety?
My experience is that Mr. Francis is doing a good job. Okay. It's only somebody that have passion for children who do this kind of work. For leaving the county to come here, out of both of the CFO and CEO, their pocket, they're trying to change these children to let them be for what they should be in their future. Yes,
that's true.
That's my experience. And the CEO and the CEO, they're doing a great job. A great job. I've never seen other facilities or NGOs have done. Yes. Yes, this is my first time seeing this concept.
Good.
Taking care of these kids, giving them to foster parents, to let them come up in the community. Be in the community with others, like other children doing. Yes, so this is my first time I've seen it. Okay. I've seen orphanages, these children be in the orphanage. They go to school there, everything, they are based there. But for variety, children and family services, they have done the best. Because this is marvelous, this is fabulous.
And it's true, like the CFO said.
Yes.
It's not about keeping children in an orphanage.
Yes.
But it's about making a real contribution in the life of these children.
Yes.
You know, giving them an opportunity for other people to be able to adopt them.
Adopt them, yes.
Yes, and give them life. So
life,
I think that's pretty impressive. So we really thank you, and we want to recommend, you know, your efforts, what you've been putting together, because, you know, the CEO, CFO can have the best ideas, have the best intentions, but if they lack people like you who can help to drive that positive wagon,
yes,
the program will never go anywhere. No.
Yes.
So we really thank you. We appreciate your contributions.
Yes.
And I hope that when we come to this office next time, we come to a bigger office.
Hallelujah.
To a larger facility.
Yes.
10 more facilities in
Sierra Leone.
Sierra Leone. And why not to Ghana, Kenya, and everywhere? Because it's a new concept Africa needs.
Yes. And that is my
Auntie Marama, she's the most loved at Variety now for the kids.
Okay. Okay.
And yes.
No problem. So Auntie Marama, thank you so much for your work for the children.
Yes, sir.
We hope God will continue to bless you, to continue to be a blessing to the children. Thank you so much. So happy to meet you people. I just want to let you know that the people here at Variety, they have your best interest at heart, and they're doing everything possible. Mr. Francis, Mr. Kenley, and all the managers, all the case workers here, and everybody, they're doing everything very possible to give you people a very bright future. And I want you people to understand that and really work with them to make it easier. So I would like to start with you. Tell me your name, when did you come here to this facility, and what has been your experience here? What have you gained from the facility?
My name is Adako Emije Talari. I came in Variety in the year 2016, August 13. They picked me up from the stadium, Sierra Leone Stadium, National Stadium. I am off, I do not have pay, but when I come in Variety, what I experienced was very good to me, and it makes me really forget about my past. I was sitting over 1 year, but when I come in Variety, Daddy sent me to a boarding room. He said, let me go and experience academic work. When I go there, I was in good 2+ because we have standard of level for education. So when after good 2+, then I sit the screen, I qualify, then I come with a good grade. And after that, everybody was happy with me. Till now, they always give me certificates as the best student from another organization. Variety have done so much for me, because if it was not Variety, my life has been perished in the streets. Because what I've experienced here, I would just like to appreciate Daddy and Uncle John, because what they have done for me, it is for my own future. So me too, I want to put more effort in my academic work so that they can see that all your effort they are putting to see that I'm prosper. Me too, I want to put my own effort. I really appreciate them. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So what message would you have for other children, other kids who are still hanging out there on the streets like you? What if you have an opportunity to talk to them, what would you tell them?
The message that I have for those that are on the street: life needs patience. No matter whatever things they are going on the street, I'm saying it to you that you don't have to perish your life in the street. Because what I'm experiencing nowadays, children are selling their life for money. Because what I mean, the girls are selling their integrity, dignity for money, and it's not proper for Sierra Leone. So what I want to tell them out there, that if there is any possibility for them, they have to find somebody or find a way so that they can come here and have a good education and to be a brighter future, what they want to be in life. Because there are some kids that want to be a good role model in society, but their life are perishing in the streets. So as you all are here to see us, and I hope that you help those that are out, as we all want to do it together.
Thank you so much. Let's clap for her. So tell us your name when you move into the variety home. What has been your experience?
My name is Musa Sami. I came in variety in 2016, June 16. So I was in village. And my mother and my father, they are blind. They can't able to take care of me. I was there. I was doing farm work, and I see my uncle Augustine. He took me from my village and come to me there. So I was in village. I was not doing anything for my mother and my father. They are both not able to take care of me. Then I started on 2012, but they were not able to take care of me. So for God to make it supposed to be easy for me, so I see someone. I see someone who can help me. So they took me there, bring me in variety system. So I was there now. So variety have done something for me, which is very much important in my life. I have started to attend school, so I've continued my school. I'm now in 2 years. So we had potential to 6 again from 2018. So variety I've done so many things in my life. So I will appreciate them. I will tell them thank you for what they have done to me. It's very much it's very good what they have done to me.
Thank you. Let's clap for him. So Daniel, tell us your name. When you came in here, what's been your experience? What have you learned here? And what you like other children to know about variety?
My name is Daniel Austin Seyon. I came here in 2017, February 20 something. I was in the States. It's because of my behavior. My mother sent me down here to my auntie. But my auntie had to go back to England, so she had nowhere, and I really like streets, so she brought me to writing. I was misbehaving at those times, but the staff, like Pastor Puja, he took me down like a kid, and he respects me and also make me respect him. He talked to me, counsel me to make me to change my ways and how to behave and what I want to become in life and how I need to do it. So I listened to him, and the way I was, I stopped acting that way. So Daddy and the other manager, they find way for me to go to school. I went to Boda. I'm in Form 3. The first day I went there, I had a test, a math test. I passed it, got 71. The next week, I had another test to pass to Group A. I also passed it before I came here. And I really thank writing for what they are doing in my life, because I didn't have that chance. And I want to tell those that are out there that like streets, that streets is not everything to it, and enjoyment is not to it. What you want to be in the future is what you have to really focus on in your education. You have to think about your destiny and what you want to be, and also to help your country and be a better person, to set example to other kids and to your children and also to your grandchildren that will come up in the future.